So hi guys, in this video we will going to learn about how to create, rename, disable and enable indexes on the tables in Oracle database. So indexes are used for enhancing the speed of queries on the respected tables in the database. So in any case or because of any reason, if your query becomes slows down, so in that case you can create a new index on each table columns, so that it could be give the output in quick manner. So for that we use indexes. So in this video we will going to see that how to create, rename, disable and enable indexes on the tables in the Oracle database. So you can see that already I have mentioned two queries on the SQL developer, so we can get the information for the status of the indexes. So this query which is on the screen I am been highlighted. So this query will be useful for uh, getting the status of the indexes, and I will show you that we will going to create an index on this table which is student. So let's get started. So you can see that this table having two columns. Okay, so we will gonna create an index for this table. Create index for the table. So for creating index on the table, we will use create statement, then index, then index name. So we will take student underscore index as a index name, and we need to mention on which table. So we will take student table. Okay, and here we need to mention the column names. So we will take this column name, the first column which is ID, and the second column which is student name. Okay, done. So this is how we will going to create an index. So let me again give one thing more. Unique, we will going to create an unique index. Okay, so this will be the statement which is useful for creating an index on the table. So the index name is student index, and we are creating this index on the student table, and we are mentioning columns. So we generally having only two columns in that table, so we are taking those name in this round bracket. So ID is the first column and student name is the second column. So this will be gonna create an index on the table. Okay, so let me give you an idea that we had we did created an index. So you can see that we had been logging as a system user, and we did create a new index which is named as student index. We just created it, and this index is currently valid, or you can see that it is currently enabled. So you can see in this way we can create an index. Now we can rename the index, or first of all we will first see that how to disable the index on the table. Okay, so how we will gonna do it? We will gonna do it using alter statement. Alter index, then index name student, student index, this is the index name, then mention unusable keyword. Okay, so this will disable the index. Okay, so we have disabled it. Let's see that the index has been disabled or not. So you can see that now after the execution of this query, the status has been changed to unusable. So currently we cannot use the index. Okay, so in this way we can disable the index on the non-functional. It is a non-functional index, so we can do it. In case of functional index, we can mention alter index student index on table, and then we can mention disable clause. So in that case, if the index is function index, it will be disabled after that. But this is our normal index, so we can use unusable clause here. So in this way we can disable the index. Now to enable the index on the table, we will going to use the following query: alter index, then index name, then mention the rebuild clause. So this will rebuild the index and our index will be enabled after that. So you can see that the status change. So it was before, it was unusable before, and now after execution of this query it has been become valid. So this is how we can enable the index. So after this, or we can also do alter index student index rebuild online. Okay, so this is also helpful if you uh, for example, if our index is in use, so we can use this instead of rebuild. So it will gonna rebuild the index while the operation is being executing. Okay, so this will be helpful. So now we can use uh, now the next step will be that renaming the indexes on the table. Okay, now how to rename the indexes on the table. So for that we can use alter statement, alter index, then mention the index name. So currently we are having the index name as student index, and we will going to change it to student index latest. Okay, so this will going to change the index name from student index to the student index latest. So we can execute this. Okay, so this will not going to do anything, so we have to change the index name here also, then it will work. So you can see that did we had changed the index name, and it has been updated here also, and it is valid till now. So in this way we can rename the index. Now again we need, so for dropping the index. Okay, now the dropping the index from the table. Okay, now dropping the index from the table, what we will going to do, we will simply mention drop, then index, then index name. Okay, so student index latest. So this is our index name. We will simply mention drop index and then index name, so it will going to drop the index. So you can see that our operation has been completed, index student has been dropped. So for getting, for cross checking, we can cross check it. So you can see that this operation has been successful. So hope guys this will be helpful for you. Thank you for watching this video.